What's up guys, I'm Random Frank P, back with the episode of Cool Tech under $50 for August. This is like the fastest summer ever, it's already August. This is a series where we show off some of the best tech you can buy under that price point. See anything you like? I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. And first off is something that I've been getting asked about non-stop when you see it in videos, and that is this electric screwdriver. This is called the WowStick, that's also my nickname. And the WowStick 1F Plus has a ton of really cool things for the price that might go down as like one of the best pickups in this series. So inside the box, it comes with a ton of stuff, everything that you're gonna need essentially. You get a magnetic screw pad, a tiny little jar that also has extra screws in it already for you, a demagnetizer and magnetizer, a suction cup and a plastic separator for things like phone repairs, 56 individual bits that are inside those 3 tubes, a carrying case, a dock to stand it up, and the screwdriver itself. And taking a look at the 1F Plus, it is a slate color, it's nice and aluminum, and you have one button. Pressing the bottom of it's going to torque it right so you could, tighten in screws, and pressing it up top will reverse it for loosening screws. And on the front side where the bits are, there are 3 LED lights that will sort of illuminate the area that you're, screwing stuff in. Nice to have that little flashlight if you're working in, smaller, darker areas. This is great for PC building, by the way. And that's like one of the main things this is sold for, PC building. I've used it a lot in my recent keyboard builds. That's where you've probably seen this and I've been getting tons of comments about it. Eyeglass repair, phone repairs, obviously. Just a great electronic screwdriver for your electronics. The speed is rated for 200 RPM, but there's not enough torque where it's going to strip your screws, so that's always good. And with those 56 bits, I like how they're neatly kept in those cylindrical sort of tubes where they're all stacked upon each other, so you could just really have a lot of these stored in a smaller area like this. And it's got everything, the Phillips, slotted, hex, Torx, the 5 points, the triangles, the squares. Like I said, for all your electronic devices, we got the bits to cover it all. But not only am I a fan of the screwdriver, I just like how they included some extra quality stuff, like that magnetic screw pad. So if you're working on a desk and you have these loose screws, you can put them down there. They won't get out of place, it'll be kept there nice and tidy. And obviously, the nice carrying case. But for $40, this is, I think, a must-have pickup. You get a lot of bang for your buck, and just for anything electronic related, having all of this is definitely useful. Like I said, phone repair, PC repairs, my keyboard builds, this is awesome. Next up from Ugreen is this 4-port USB switcher. And this is a killer desktop accessory, great for multiple workstation scenarios, where say you maybe have like a laptop and a desktop, plug your USB devices into this, at the touch of a button, switch between the outputs. On the top side is the 1 and 2 button switcher. You then, like I said before, you have the 4 USB ports, and on the back side for the 1 and 2, that's where you could output this to your different devices. So like I said, laptop, PC, consoles even. And that's where I think this can really come in handy, is people who on their desktop have like a PC, a computer, and also a console, so your Xbox and PS4. You have a hard drive and a headset that you use for both PC and your console, plug them all into here, and at the switch of a button, it'll switch between what you want to use this on, instead of having to constantly unplug and replug in everything. You get the idea by now. It's only $32, but I think something like this could be a great accessory to add to your desktop or your workstation if you're constantly switching inputs and you're tired of that. The Ugreen switchers got your back. Next up, if you got a Nintendo Switch, you're also bummed out that does not have built-in Bluetooth, nor does the upcoming Switch Lite have built-in Bluetooth, which is just mind-blowing. However, this little adapter here is not only by far one of the smallest, most sleek adapters on the market, but it'll give you that Bluetooth accessibility to connect wireless headphones, wireless headsets, AirPods, anything like that. But it's also got a few tricks up its sleeve. This one right here is from HomeSpot, and it is by far the top-rated #1 Bluetooth adapter on Amazon. So you plug it into the bottom of your Switch on the USB-C port, and then from there you can connect any pair of wireless headphones or a headset, like I said. However, if you're playing with a friend or someone else right there with you in person, you could also connect a second headset or earbuds to this. So 2 people can wirelessly connect to this at once. However, it doesn't end there, because they included a little microphone and a USB adapter. So what this adapter does is lets you use this when your Switch is docked and you have it hooked up to your TV. If you still want to, then take advantage of the Bluetooth receiver, you plug it into the side of this little adapter here, the USB goes into the dock, and now you have still wireless audio when you're kicking back on the couch playing on your TV. This little nifty microphone just plugs into the top where the 3.5mm headphone jack is. So if you have a wireless headset, you can now just use this acting as the microphone. Really impressed with this for just $45. It solves that mind-numbingly stupid problem that Nintendo posed on not including Bluetooth on the Switch units. Well, this one here, as you can see, has the blue and red buttons. You can get it in different colors to match your Switch and your Joy-Cons, but it's a little bit extra pricey. It's an extra $10. Definitely the best Bluetooth option out there. And then for all you PC gamers out there, two things that I have been loving in combination recently. We'll be showing off the SwiftPoint Z Cube, which is a really nice and minimal mouse bungee, along with these Alexic ceramic glide feet. Together, you got a pretty deadly combo. So first off, for the ceramic feet, they include 6 of these little dots, essentially. And what you do is you put them on the bottom of your mouse. You can put them over your previous mouse feet. Obviously, depending on the shape of your mouse or the type of feet that are already on there, you're gonna wanna place them out evenly so the weight distribution is right, so it's not also like tipping over, which is nice that they include 6. Now, what I've been doing, since these ceramic feet make your mouse feel like it's on ice, essentially, is lowering my DPI to 400 so I have more controlled movement, but then I could just flick really quickly when I wanna get in like headshots or something like that. And that's exactly what these ceramic feet allow for, is smaller controlled movements, but then a quick flick. And a good visual example of that is like sniping in Battlefield 5. Even though I hate this game, I'm still suckered in. You can see when I'm sniping, the 400 DPI is definitely helpful for controlled headshots. You can see last second, I'll quickly flick my wrist up to predicting where their head will be, getting the kill. So nice and controlled, and then good night. And that's exactly where the Z Cube comes into play with this mouse bungee, because obviously at a lower DPI, you're gonna be moving your wrist and your arm, covering more area on your desktop. So a lot of times your cable might get caught up. This is gonna prevent that. You stick it on your desktop, and instead of having like an obnoxious looking one or a bigger mouse bungee, this little guy's got your back. These are both very affordable, together still under $50, with the Z Cube being $25 and the ceramic glide feet being $22. Now, I went through on Amazon when I picked these up and saw that these had some negative reviews, people saying that their mouse wasn't compatible with it, but if you have an optical sensor, odds are your mouse is gonna be just fine. All you have to do is go through and in your software, odds are there's either a surface recalibration tool, which you can go in and recalibrate it with the new feet on, or change the liftoff distance a little bit. But I've used it on numerous mice, even the older G502, which is a deadly combo with this, and it worked just fine. I had no issues. Like I said, just make sure you either recalibrate it or change your liftoff distance. And you can now take advantage of this duo, get more headshots. And guys, that'll wrap it up for this episode of Cool Tech under $50 for August. Hope you enjoyed. If you see anything you like, remember, like I said before, check the description down below, have it all listed for you. If you like this episode, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Follow me on Twitter at RandomFrankP. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.